Hello, wonderful folks. Today we're diving into an exciting journey to explore the concept of motivation. Picture this. Motivation is the invisible force that propels us forward, the spark that ignites our ambitions, and the fuel that keeps our dreams alive. It's like an internal compass, guiding us towards our goals, even when the path is steep and the journey strenuous. In our daily lives, motivation plays a pivotal role. It empowers us to rise with the sun, to chase our dreams, to tackle challenges head-on, and to strive for success. It's the driving force behind self-improvement, pushing us to evolve, learn, and grow. It's what makes an athlete run that extra mile, a student pull an all-nighter for exams, or a painter create a masterpiece. So, why is motivation so essential? Because without it, our dreams remain just that, dreams. So gear up as we embark on this enlightening journey to understand the magic of motivation. Imagine two runners, one driven by sheer will and the other by a shiny gold medal. Who do you think would endure longer? Meet our first runner. Let's call him Jack. Jack is not your average runner. He's not in it for the applause, the trophies, or the glory. Jack runs because he loves it. He loves the rhythm of his heartbeat, the wind rushing past his face, the ground beneath his feet. He loves the challenge, the sense of accomplishment, the freedom. For Jack, running is not just a sport, it's a passion, a way of life. Now, let's turn our attention to the second runner. We'll name him Alex. Alex is a competitive spirit. He thrives on recognition. He runs to win. The shiny gold medals, the adoring fans, the accolades, these are the things that drive him. Alex is a good runner, there's no denying that. But his motivation is rooted in external rewards. As the starting gun fires, both Jack and Alex take off with the same burst of energy. They're neck and neck, matching each other stride for stride. But as the race progresses, something interesting happens. Alex, with his eyes locked on the gold medal, starts to tire. The thought of the prize pushes him forward, but it's not enough to sustain him. He's running on empty, fueled by a fleeting motivation that wanes as the finish line seems further and further away. On the other hand, Jack, driven by his love for running, maintains his pace. He's not thinking about the finish line or the medal. He's focused on the rhythm of his run, the feeling of the ground beneath his feet, the joy of the race. His motivation comes from within, and it's this intrinsic motivation that keeps him going, long after Alex has slowed. And so, as we watch these two runners, we begin to understand the power of intrinsic motivation. It's not the shiny gold medal that keeps us going. It's the love of the race, the passion for the journey that truly fuels our endurance. Indeed, the runner driven by passion outlasts the one driven by material gain. Now let's unravel the science behind motivation. At the core of motivation lies our brain's intricate and fascinating network. One of the key players in this network is dopamine, a neurotransmitter often dubbed as the feel-good chemical. It's released when your brain is expecting a reward. When you set a goal and envision the pleasure of achieving it, your brain gives you a taste of that joy by releasing dopamine. Now, imagine you're about to embark on a challenging task. As you anticipate the satisfaction of completing it, your brain releases dopamine, making you feel motivated. This is why breaking down large tasks into smaller, achievable goals can keep us motivated. Each time we accomplish a mini goal, we get a dopamine boost, encouraging us to continue. However, motivation is not solely about chasing dopamine highs. It's also about the balance between two types of motivation: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's the drive to do something because it's personally rewarding, like reading a book for the sheer joy of it. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, is driven by external rewards or punishments, like studying to get good grades or avoiding a fine for not wearing a seatbelt. Both types of motivation are important. Extrinsic motivation can be effective in the short term, encouraging us to meet deadlines or follow rules. However, for long-term satisfaction and continuous growth, intrinsic motivation is key. It's what drives us to learn new skills for the sake of personal development, not just because we're chasing a promotion or trying to impress someone. Understanding the science behind motivation can help us harness its power. We can learn to stimulate our dopamine responses by setting achievable goals and balance our intrinsic and extrinsic motivations to keep us moving forward, even when the going gets tough. As we can see, motivation is not just a concept, it's a powerful force driven by our brain and psyche. Now let's delve into how motivation plays a pivotal role in self-improvement. Imagine you're a car, and your journey is the path to self-improvement. The fuel that keeps the car running, that's motivation. Without it, you're just a well-designed vehicle with no forward momentum. But with it, You're an unstoppable force, ready to conquer any roadblock that stands in your way. Motivation fuels self-improvement in several ways. Firstly, it provides the initial push to get started. It's what compels you to wake up an hour earlier to squeeze in a workout or to choose a salad over a cheeseburger. It's the internal voice that tells you, yes you can, when the world whispers, no you can't. But motivation is more than just a starting point. It's also what keeps you going when the going gets tough. It fosters resilience, that essential quality that allows you to bounce back from setbacks and failures. With motivation, you're not just surviving, you're thriving, growing, and pushing past your limits. And let's not forget about personal growth and achievement. Without motivation, you might be content to stay within your comfort zone. But when you're motivated, you're willing to take risks, to venture into the unknown in pursuit of your goals. You're not afraid of failure because you know it's just another stepping stone on the path to success. Motivation also has a profound impact on your mindset. It helps you adopt a growth mindset, enabling you to view challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. It encourages you to embrace change, to continuously learn and adapt, and to strive for constant improvement. Lastly, motivation leads to personal satisfaction and fulfillment. When you're motivated, you're more likely to achieve your goals and feel a sense of accomplishment. You're not just improving for the sake of improvement, you're improving because it brings you joy, satisfaction, and a sense of purpose. So, motivation is not just the spark that starts our journey, but the fuel that keeps us going. Harnessing motivation can seem challenging, but with a few practical tips, it becomes achievable. Let's dive into some strategies that can help you keep your motivation levels high. Firstly, let's talk about goal setting. It's essential to set achievable and realistic goals. Imagine your goal as a destination, and your motivation as the fuel that gets you there. If the destination is too far or unrealistic, you'll run out of fuel before you reach it. So, keep your goals within reach, and celebrate each milestone you conquer along your journey. Next, maintain a positive mindset. Positivity is the bread and butter of motivation. It's difficult to stay motivated if you're constantly shrouded in negativity. Surround yourself with positive influences, be it people, books, or even motivational podcasts. Remember, the mind is a garden, and positivity is the sunshine that helps it thrive. Thirdly, embrace failures as learning opportunities. Failure isn't the end of the road, but rather a detour or a speed bump. It provides valuable lessons and insights that can guide you towards success. So, instead of being disheartened by failures, wear them as badges of honor, symbols of your resilience and determination. Moreover, practice self-care. It's hard to stay motivated when you're mentally, emotionally, or physically drained. So, prioritize your well-being. Get enough sleep, eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and take time to relax and recharge. A healthy body and mind can significantly boost your motivation levels. Lastly, remember to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is motivation. It's a journey, not a sprint. It takes time to cultivate and nurture motivation, so don't rush it. Remember, the key to harnessing motivation lies in embracing the journey, not just the destination. So, start setting those achievable goals, cultivating positivity, learning from failures, practicing self-care, and being patient. With these practical tips, you'll find that motivation is not only achievable, but also sustainable. As we conclude our journey today, we hope you've gained valuable insights about motivation. We've navigated the power of motivation, explored the tale of two runners, unraveled the science behind motivation, and examined its crucial role in self-improvement. Remember, motivation isn't just about reaching a goal or winning a race, it's also about the journey. It's about waking up each day with a purpose, striving to be a better version of yourself, and overcoming the obstacles that life throws your way. It's about igniting that spark within you and keeping it alive, even when times get tough. Practical tips shared today can help you harness the power of motivation in your everyday life. Apply them and see the difference they make. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content. Keep the flame of motivation burning bright, and remember, the journey is as important as the destination.